Welcome. It's day 3 of the shed tour. Today we got a whole crew. We got Keeksy with us today. Hayden's up the hill with Sobe running around, and Copper somewhere up there. There's Copper. He's right there. Here he is. I'll show you Sobe's eyes later. She has like the prettiest eyes. But yeah, we're just hitting all this country again. Coming back where I found my big brown yesterday. See if maybe we can find the other side or get into some more browns. There's lots of this Ponderosa country we can hit. Hayden's already trucking it up the hill. He'll probably find one today because he covers a ton of area in a day. I'd like to see how far he goes, but he covers like a ton of miles. See what we can find.
My God, I just found an elk set.
My God. Like, oh my dear God. Finally found one. We're out here, guys. Still haven't found anything yet. But, so just hitting all this Ponderosa. It's a really nice day out. Beautiful blue skies. It's nice and shady in these Ponderosas. That's why I like it. But yeah, just hitting it and kind of, I'm taking the same approach as I had yesterday, which is just kind of walk slow. If anything looks suspicious, glass it up. And just walk real slow and just look at everything through all the Ponderosas and make sure that I cover enough ground. Today I'm really paying attention to my Onyx maps, making sure that I'm going parallel with my other tracks from the other day and just making sure that I can kind of have that buffer zone where I can see so I can kind of make sure I cover all the areas. Still nothing yet. Lots of tracks. Nothing though. Well, we're back at camp. This morning was a major bust. Did not find the other side. Didn't find any other horns. Probably saw 3 trucks that we're guessing were probably shed hunting. So, what do you think we should do, Keeks, to get into them?
No idea.
Back at camp, cooking it up. She's sleeping or waiting for food to be cooked. Are you sleeping? Yeah. Hayden out here. He threw up the hammock. It's the mountain house. Threw up the hammock, now he's gonna sleep. And maybe go back out and hit it again for one last spot maybe. Hopefully we find some more sheds. If not, we'll just admire these two that we got. This is Miss Sobe. Hi, Sobe. Look at her eyes. She's so pretty. Huh. Huh. That's Copper. Oh, Sobe. What are you doing? Pretty dog, huh? Pretty dog. One of her eyes is like half brown, huh? Yeah. Alright, well, it's the afternoon session. We're just getting out, hiking. In a spot that I've kind of hit before, but I know that there might be some sheds in here. Lots of track, lots of sign. Got KK's about 100 yards from me, and then about 100 yards from her, or more is Hayden. He went off that way. KK's down here, glassing. There's Hayden. Just kind of cruise up through some of this, hit some of this country, dive up over that. A lot of good sign up here in here, but who knows? You could kind of glass this spot from the road, so maybe it's been hit a bunch already, or maybe people have already picked it clean, but we'll give it a try anyways. Really just want to clean out this whole drainage, so we'll see. Sorry we haven't really filmed much today because it's been so windy. You can probably still hear it right now. It's been gusting pretty hard though, so anyways, back to it. Hopefully let's find some. Doesn't look like he's found anything yet. He's whistling for the dogs though.
So we just came out of this drainage up here. I'm walking, seeing lots of sign. And I saw a pronghorn down here over here eating on this green grass. You can kind of see him. Do you see him?
Yep.
And then we came down into this clearing, this kind of flatter area, and realized that there was something munching on the grass. Over here, there's 2 elk feeding on this private property.
What do you think of the elk?
Really pretty, they look healthy. I wonder where all their friends are.
Back at the truck. KK says they've all been poached.
They have.
Shed poachers, she says. Yeah?
Yep.
Are you sure?
I think so. Too much sign. Too many boot prints that are set in the dirt.
True. You know. Hayden said he found one though, one old chalked up, or what do you say, chewed up shed. He's somewhere. He's somewhere down in there. He is. The pooch is with them. At least we didn't get skunked today, and we all look like ghosts because we put on so much sunscreen so we didn't get burned. I put on the most sunscreen of my life this weekend. It's even like it's made my beard like gray. So much sunscreen in it. Pasty, looking pasty. Whoa, whoa. What? What'd you find? What'd you find? Huh? Sobe, what'd you find? What'd you get? Something old? I found a bottle too. Let's see what you got. Oh geez, that thing is kind of old, huh? Dang, how far up did you get that? Okay. Alright guys, we didn't get to close out the last video on the shed tour just because we actually took some SD cards that we thought were empty, but they actually were pretty full. So we didn't have any open SD cards, and if you watched vlog episode 2, my phone took a spill, so it's kind of out of commission. And Kendra's phone, she does not delete any pictures, so she has no memory on her phone at all. But we did find one more brown, and so we have there wasn't enough storage on Kendra's phone and made her delete some pictures or something, so she could film the pickup of that one. Sweet. Cool bull, man.
Yep. You see his burr. Oh yeah.
But we just wanted to close out. We're going to tape this guy off. We also are going to tape the main beam off on this guy. Just to give you guys a perspective of how long the main beams are on both of these sheds. Especially for the area that we're in. It's not like a super quality, it's not a trophy area. It's actually an over-the-counter unit. So they're both pretty sweet. And then we're going to tape this guy off. Kendra, as soon as I found it, was like, you could put a yardstick between the 2 points, and I laughed. I was like, yeah, it's pretty big, but we're going to put a tape measure to it, and so you guys can see, and we'll measure the main beam on this guy. And then we'll show you guys the other horn that I picked up as well. This is one that I picked up earlier on private property. There is a picture of that on our Instagram, but we didn't film it. It was on private property, and I did have permission to pick it up. Called the landowner thanks to Onyx Maps, and I got permission to go pick that one up, just a little 6. But you will get to see the pickup of this guy a little bit better. 5-pointer here.
It's a cool shit.
Broke off his little 6-point there. But in the same general area that we found my big 5, and right across the canyon from where I found that private shed, and pretty close to where she found hers as well. And then since then, it's been a couple days, about 4 or 5 days since we were shed hunting, and actually Hayden's gone back, and he was able to scoop up a couple nice brown elk sheds as well. So we'll, he didn't film it, but we'll post the pictures of those sometime on Instagram when we can get him to put them together. Also has a nice mule deer shed he found this year as well, so we'll have him take a picture of those and upload those on Instagram. But yeah, let's tape these 2 big boys off and give you guys some perspective on the length of these, because they're pretty cool. I don't know about much about scoring, but they seem huge to me, and we'll just put them next to the other ones that we've picked up this year, so you can kind of get a perspective of the size difference.
Cool.
Alright, so these are all of the sheds we've picked up so far in 2020, all next to each other. This one was the one that I actually glassed up from the road at the gate where it was blocked. I glassed it up on private property. We got access to go pick it up the next day. Posted a picture of it. We didn't film it, pick up, or anything. It was kind of lame because we already knew where it was, but when we got there, it was pretty small. This is the nice 5 I picked up on day 4 of the shed tour. Just went out in the morning. Ran out of SD room, but picked that guy up. Really nice shed. Size difference here. Okay, quite a color difference as well.
This one was out in the open.
This one was a little more out in the open. This is KK's bull, or shed that she found. Tell it's a lot bigger than this guy. and obviously quite a bit bigger than this guy. So these are kind of like the stages we have them set up here. Okay, and then we get to the next one, which is the big 5 that we found up in the dark timber as well. So all 4 of these sheds came out of the same drainage within, I don't know, 2-3 mile radius probably. And Hayden also, my little brother, has picked up another 3 sheds, 3 bull sheds, 3 brownies out of the same drainage, really close to, actually really close to where I found this one, and really close to this one as well. So yeah, we're going to tape these 2 guys off real quick and do the main beam on both of them all the way back, and we'll tape off the sword on this guy, his 5th, and then we're going to tape the well tail off as well, see how big that thing is. I think I have a clever name for this bull. Alright, so first one up, KK is going to do her bull, or her shed. I keep calling it your bull like you had like shot it or something.
Nope.
Not yet.
Not yet.
So, and this is soft tape. This is just rough. We're not like experts by any means, or official scores. 25 to the spread at the sword. Let's see. $25 and almost 18 and a half.
18 and a quarter.
Yep. Okay, so main beam on this guy, 43 and a quarter. Would score, I'm guessing, pretty decently, except for his G2 is just really, really short, not long at all. Really stubby G2. Pretty good 3rd. Solid sword. Great backhand. He's going to be a solid bull this year for sure. Okay, now I'm going to tape off this guy, the bigger one. Super rough. Remember, we are not experts. This is not like scoring tape. This is tape that you
tape measure for sewing.
Yeah. Tape measure for sewing. So do not
There's our 25.
not think this is very super accurate or anything by any means. 25 to there. So yours was 25 to the spread too, wasn't it? With the sword.
Probably right to 23.
Okay. 48 inch main beam. Rough estimate. Who knows? Okay. Let's measure the sword next. You want to measure the sword, and then we'll do the.
Yeah. What do you go to, like right there?
I guess.
Probably about 18 and a half, 19.
18 and a half, 19 inch sword. That's pretty good, I would guess. If it was a real sword,
Then the
it'd be.
best part.
Okay.
I set
Okay.
a yardstick between the tips. You see that?
Yeah, it's. I knew it. Whenever I taped it off the other day, I was like, I think it's a little more than 36.
Yardstick. Told ya.
That's the name of them. The yardstick bull.
Yardstick?
The old yardstick bull. Look at that thing. Hold that bad boy.
Look, I'll show
Hey,
you
hold
next
it up
against
against the
our
light.
white closet.
Holy cow.
Look at that. Imagine if that was like totally straight too. It's got some curve to it.
Yeah,
Like,
it like dives
if it came
down.
straight out from this angle,
Yep.
it'd be even bigger. So
It's pretty cool. He like dives off and he's got a weird like wavy twist to him. Almost like a corkscrew.
yeah, we talked a little bit like he's a little bit of a corkscrew coming around here.
Pretty cool. I just love the textures and all the dark stuff on him.
He's not as cool as like a knobby like the other.
Yeah,
that
he's
other
real.
one you found.
He's kind of palmated, which is kind of sweet. On the back side, it's really cool right here too. He's like super smooth right there. That palmation is cool texture. Really dark. You see where he's rubbing that?
Dark, because some of those trees
dark-
were pretty dead. So
And burned up in there
burned.
from that old burn. This guy is super dark. He was in the dark timber. Pretty close to where the other one was. But the coolest thing that I think about this bull, other than the like almost black, stuff's like almost black, is his bird. Check this thing out. There's like a gap in his bird and you can see it right there. See where my finger is? Pretty cool. It's like a little missing piece. Did you see that? Well, I thought it was cool that my bird had a hole in it, and then Kiki was like, oh, mine does too. And then I grabbed this shed that I picked up a couple years ago. One of my favorite sheds, a true inline 7. Pretty sweet. Picked him up a couple years ago, and I picked him up, and I was like, he has it too. Alright, well, I thought it was cool.
whoever thinks they're cool.
I thought it was cool. Sad days. Smile for the shed tour.